Yeah, that is precisely what we're gonna do. We're gonna play for roughly 1 hour more. And I'm gonna set things up for the upload so that all the videos get uploaded to YouTube and timed right and titled right and all the other nonsense you need to kinda do. Once that is set up, it's gonna take a while. Because, you know, it's videos of the size of a few gigabytes each, and my upload speed is not that fast, and YouTube also does not work that bloody fucking fast for random nobody. You know, bit hurtful, but okay, you know, I can get where they're coming from at least. Then I'll do some chores and probably end with, well, eating some more curry, because, well, still have half a pot of it left. Kinda then depends on that. I mean, we're gonna end on what? 12:30 or something, I'm assuming. Around that time, so... well, if I'm lucky, I'm gonna be back at around 4. Maybe a bit later, depends a bit on how quick that whole fucking thing goes, but there definitely will be a second one today. That gives me a bit more time to clarify what we're gonna do now. Because, you know, the problem is, you know, I have all these options, but I'm also very much so a stickler for rules. Part of me is like, I really feel like playing Breath of Fire 3. I kind of feels bad doing that before I actually play Breath of Fire 2. And it's not like Breath of Fire 2 is a bad game. The same actually with the Trails series, you know. I played through Trails in the Sky 1. Which I do kind of feel like, logically speaking, we should finish the Trails in the Sky series before we start another Trails series. Otherwise I would be feeling bad, and I don't like feeling bad. And of course, it's mainly just a personal thing. It's not anything else, but... I mean, you catch my drift, right? Wouldn't feel right. What's more important than that? I do, however, once again, must say, I do love how the woods actually look once they grow. And since you can actually make them grow your woods splendidly everywhere, it's kind of pleasant to look at, isn't it? Game's like, oh no, your pantry is full in Burgage Pot level 1. Yes, game, but do you really think I care about that? In fact, I actually prefer to be full over the alternatives, although I will actually make a quick go over here and tell them to add an herb garden. Okay, so one more person will be available soonish because the clay deposit is going to be empty. These plots will be finished as well, which gives me 10 more people to work, and I think I'm going to fill out these stores and Greenery so that we can actually collect and do things more. And we also do need to set up the things. So you need to have a Greenery nearby for it to be emptied. So right, it won't empty with surplus. Yes, no. I do have a Greenery, it's just that the Greenery is definitely not a possession of enough workers, let's say, to do things quickly. Also do want to set up the industry. If we can't cook to marketplace for it. Yes, that's, I know, that's part of the problem. I mean, it's not really a bad thing, because that means there is food there. It's just not getting moved as fast as it should. So, okay, let's set up a malt house. Let's set up, no. That's the tannery, yes. There's the weaver's shop, which we'll also need. Okay, so malt house do I have, tannery I have, weaver's shop I have. Flare ferns doesn't make any sense, smithy doesn't make any sense, bloomery doesn't make any sense, and I'm gonna... for the moment gonna keep away from using the berries, honestly, because I don't get that many. I don't have a large deposit of them anyway. Kinda like Well, yeah, we definitely need more workers in logistics. Is basically the point of contention we're having here. But you know what? Let's upgrade that here to it. I need more people at the trade post to move more shit. I need more people at the large storehouse to move more shit. I need more people at the granary to move more shit. I need more people in general. For the farms, let's see. You are at 4, that is okay. You are at 3, that is not okay. I would like to have at least 4. Because otherwise they're gonna have trouble at the end of the year. I mean, one more worker we get there, so that means we need one more for them. That's 3, that's 5, that's 8. Okay, so with 10 huts I can't even fulfill all of that. God fucking damn it, game. I want to make my life difficult. You're doing a good job of it. Yeah. Keeping the farms running is a good idea. Also because, you know, even if we just sell a few of them crops, we still can make money of that. No, the only thing that really seems to be selling really good is apparently the fucking wheat. Well, technically speaking, we actually don't get much in the way of wheat, do we now? Because all of that is going to get turned into grains. Yep. I guess for the moment we can export those, because we are not needing them right now. I'm not going to immediately start making them into flour. And not deal with wheat. Good point. I kind of forgot that they automatically thresh your wheat, so... yeah, oh shit. Chicken coop. Chicken coop. Chicken coop. Chicken coop. Can't afford the last chicken coop. No! Bro's not finished yet, game. Why would you do this to me? Game's like, yeah, well, I kind of figured it would annoy you, so I, you know, just went for it. Well, fair point, game. Fair point you're making there. I'm gonna say you're wrong. I do like the fact that this is basically just up on a little hill here. Okay, let's see here. Flax, grain. How the fuck did you get grains? You just have the barley. Yeah, we definitely need more people carrying shit. So a lot of the shit just stays at where it's basically produced. That should rather obviously not be the case. Okay, let's see here. That is okay. We're probably gonna stop trading in those completely. That seems reasonable. I'm never gonna trade some grains. I'm not gonna produce flour and shit yet. Doesn't really seem like the need for that. You have an assholeish amount of hides. So that's good. Iron ore can go, herbs can go, mold can go, because we can't yet produce anything out of that. Clay can go. Min can go, and leather we can't sell anyway, so... oh, woe is me, I suppose. Okay, so first things first. More people in the business of lugging things from A to B. Same for the large granary. The large granary can actually host a whole fucking 6 people, and I'm somewhat sorely tempted to actually put that in there. Also, I'm actually kind of impressed that a lot of the grains seem to actually have made their way down here.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad batch. These things do happen from time to time.
Well, let's see what 3 people at the Greenery get done in their time. Because that would leave us with enough people to actually set them up into the industry. Start producing things. At least I'm happy with the speed of the large transports for timber and shit. That seems to be working splendidly well. We need more traders though. Generally speaking, whenever things are going well, that means you will find yourself inevitably in the need of more workforce. Rather nice little motivator, I would say. Okay, let's try to actually get our trading post up and running at full capacity so that we can actually get people to come in. Well, goods to come in, rather. Lots and lots and lots of traders. The amount of people transporting things ever improves. How many more are gonna move in? 2 more. Okay, so as soon as Malthouse, Weaver, and Tenor, that's 3 more people, and 1 more can move in if they are. That works. Leaves 1 for production. Everything else as well. Okay, slowly but surely we're getting there.
Gave the old ox a handful of money for a crack. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Now we just wait for the tannery to be done. Then the people actually get some fucking closing. Yay! Okay, all of that set up. I think the only thing we're missing is... What actually are we missing, apart from more people? Oh yeah, some money to build up some more chicken coops. I guess then I would technically need 2 more people, one for the windmill that I will build at some point, and one more for the bakery. Okay, more can be sold until 0 because we don't actually have any firewood we're not gonna trade with through those. Yeah, this looks rather nice. Comes along nicely, slowly but surely. Oh, we had a bit of a slower start than we could have had, mind you. Yeah, we brought that on our own, very own selves. Doesn't really feel too bad though, to be fair. As I before now, one of the more enjoyable aspects of this game is that we actually, well, due to sheer necessity, do have to take it a bit slow, especially in the beginning. Yes, game, I know. The game is just gonna turn all of my wheat to grain. Means we have a nice solid amount of grain lying around.
This is heavier than it looks.
I guess once we have built up all of the chicken coops, we could potentially expand once again. Getting a few more people in and just fill up a bit more of the still open positions, basically. Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Chicken coops left, right, and center. Okay, now we have almost all of them set up. Yeah, we're missing 2 at the moment. Gonna fill those up. Since the field rotation seems to be working, there will come a point where we'll actually want to expand even further. But first we do need to bring the logistics up to snuff just a bit more. Fucking stone. I have so much stone, it's fucking unbelievable. Motherfuckers still haven't gotten the memo about buying themselves some fucking fuel for their houses. sure they're gonna get the memo once they start realizing how fucking cold it is sitting around in winter in your fucking ice cold home. They'll be like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Alright, going to the fucking market. Get some firewood. It gets better. Good variety. Everybody has eggs. Though the amount available at the market is not that great at the moment. Yeah, but the only way we can actually solve that is by getting more people being active. Anything else we could do? Trade-wise, that is. A good question, yes. One that will probably remain unanswered for a bit. The only thing we can say is that yes, we do need more people. And more chickens. You always will need more chickens. God fucking damn it. Again, if you want to be asshole about it, I'm just gonna fucking draw a road. What you gonna do now, game? Game's like, I don't know. I really thought about it. Better. Sadly, we apparently do not have enough timber. Oh well, we should get some more timber soonish. Yeah, really looking forward to the housework TM. It is a necessary evil, but it is not an evil I find pleasant. I don't think many people actually do, now that I think about it. I think most people are like, housework, seriously? Do I have to? The answer, sadly, but assuredly is yes. Yeah, we definitely need more egg production. And more people hauling. That's gonna be the determining factor here. But well, since the only way we can get more people moving in is by building more houses and then having to feed more people, it's truly a devilish little game, isn't it?
Gave the old ox a handful of month's old grass. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
I guess the first thing we should set up is probably a windmill.
This is heavier than it looks.
And a nice little communal oven. And we just have to wait for some more people. We will always need more people. And more chicken coops, to be fair. Cannot lie. Cannot deny. Right, did somebody say chicken coops? Yes. More chicken coops. But apparently 136 people do eat a lot of eggs, if that's their main staple. From mystical reason, you know. It's like, how strange. How strange and tiresome indeed it is to take care of all of these fucktards. Chicken coop, chicken coop, chicken coop, chicken coop, chicken coop. And chicken coop. Some more people for that. Another space there that we can fill up with random people who haul things. Just hauling things from A to B. Reminds me of... actually of Rimworld now that I think about it. Shit are lying all over the place, getting rained on, getting bad, and people are just like, not hauling. What can I also tell ya? You had chicken coop. You will get a chicken coop. You will get a chicken coop. Everyone will get one. Because at this point we do need to somewhat work on this this food situation. What then, I wonder? I guess as soon as that is set up, we can start choosing some floor again. I guess I would also like to fill up the granary personnel-wise. It doesn't sound like a bad idea. Just getting more random fucking haulers doing hauling. Show the harvesting again in a very strange way, leaving some markings in the ground. I mean, you know, maybe these are all just believers in, you know, aliens, and they're like, we're going to set this up in a way so that, you know, aliens from outer space can see the patterns. Like, okay, fair enough, you know. That is your belief. Don't say it too loudly. Pretty sure the guy in the church doesn't want to hear it. Coop. And 5 more chicken coops we can get. Sounds fair enough, I would say. Yeah, these are not completely straight now, are they? Jesus.
Well, perhaps it isn't particularly a bad thing. These things do happen from time to time.
Walk, 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 walk. Yes, yes, chicken. You're absolutely right. I don't know what you said, but I will just assume you're right. The basis that it will hopefully mean that you produce more eggs. Just generally speaking. No secret involved, just more eggs. Okay, actually, the point where the workers are once again faster than the people hauling the bloody building materials. Actually, no, fair enough, fair enough. Ain't gonna complain about that overly much. In fact, I'm gonna enjoy that very much so. Almost. Yeah, chicken coop. Nobody's even living there, but they do have a chicken. One of those planned city things. But yes, we'll just assume that at some point somebody will live there, and as such, we'll plan for chicken coop. Yeah, sure, that's a good idea. It's like, yeah, you know, it's gonna work out one way or another. Who cares? Just set up the chicken coop and hope for the best. You still need materials? Yes. Set as it is. Once that is set up, I think we are going to stop trading our grains. I mean, everything else is basically golden. One herb. Well, that's great. Not really getting any real amount of leather. And it decide then that we turn all of these fucking grains into something a bit more pleasant. Okay, we got all the chicken coops. Next, I'm probably gonna build. What was I about to say? The oven. Then we only have the windmill left. It is set up right. It is set up right. And you are supposed to be producing me my leather. You're clearly a bit too slow.
If I have to stop on this farm, I like to freeze me balls off. Come on, people, get to work.
Yeah, 2 more. Okay, work the apiaries harder. Give me some fucking things. All the people with their little carts. Ah, they really do experience the big city life at this point. Just the roads and everything else included. The lady just took one look at it and like, I'm not gonna construct this shit alone. Screw this, I'm going home. Like, okay. My fair point you're making there, but I absolutely would help though. Not gonna lie. How does it look with my... They don't seem to be really getting enough logging done. Even empty out the areas correctly. That's a good sign, I would say. The windmill has been built indeed, which means we can finally start producing some bread. It took forever and a day. It's a good thing.
Why do I
Now,
have to carry this alone?
for trading is hopefully set up right. Not trading any bone, any flux, because we can actually turn this into something better. We're not trading any food. That should be. We're trading some heights, but not nearly enough.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
That doesn't actually really matter. Are we getting some leather at this point? We should be getting some leather at this point. See how many heights we have. We can probably have the tannery running at fucking full tilt. Fuel supply looks good. Food variety not so good. Well, I mean, you know, the people have eggs, so stop complaining. And leather and linen are also on the market. In reasonable quantities even. I guess you will have an easier time with clothing. Actually, most of these fucking assholes actually have two of them. They have linen and leather available to them. And took it home.
Berries so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat them by the bushel.
Fucking assholes at Dahlia. But it is indeed high time that we get some bread on the menu. There's no denying that. We do need that. And luckily, since we have polluted floor now, bread will appear at some point in the near future in a market stall near to you, quote unquote. And look, the first few units of flour have actually arrived at the granary. Of course, ideally, all of the grains would immediately get sent over to the windmill instead of actually to the storehouse, or, well, the granary, more likely. Bit annoying that, but that's a problem that will solve itself. In time. Also, the bloody fucking tannery will actually kick to high production. Because we are swimming in heights. I would like to actually have that made more profitable. Okay. That will then, if you just have one person and one person, it will probably take them quite a while to produce or outproduce our stock of grains, I can tell that much. And I could, I guess, fill up that a bit more. Hunter, yeah, no, there's really no reason to fill up the hunter. Actually, at this point, it's kind of like, is there even any need for us to use the hunter any longer? I mean, I guess he's producing some meat for us, which doesn't really help that much now that I think about it. Well, I guess for the moment, at least the egg supply is somewhat okay-ish. We're not making that much of a surplus of eggs, but I guess that one of the main problems of that is that not all of them get actually moved as much as I would like them to. A lot of these bakers are actually busy, instead of baking bread, transporting shit. Understandable indeed. In the sheer amount of grains we have, it might... How much grain do we have left? Where can I see your grains? 270. We do produce a nice amount of flour as well. I guess the greatest weak point right now is actually the oven. Yeah, because of the need to transport. Like, why don't you just, you know, get yourself some fuel, people? It's available in actually some reasonable quantity even. And you just, you know, need to bloody pick that up again. Same with leather and linen actually. So of course introducing something like bread would, realistically speaking, take a bit away of pressure from the eggs so that we actually, once again, get a bit more of that. So he hoped. Yet to be seen
Why do I have to
if
carry
he's gonna be right or wrong about that.
We all know what that means, don't we? Step right up and centre.
Well, I do think it will take a bit longer to reach a state where we produce enough bread just yet. Well, it seems like the flour is not produced in such enormous quantities any longer, so that is good and well and truly nice and dandy. I don't really want to upgrade you. You are one of the egg producers. But you're one of the gold producers. Yeah, let's see, yeah. I guess I could get the trade routes unlocked for weapons. More specifically for spears and big shields. We're gonna input them until we have 36 of them. But let you know, when we are wanting to, we can actually establish a militia. Apart from that, though, keep 100 of those in stock just in case. I would like to have a few more workers dealing with the flags, but I guess it doesn't really hurt to shit about a bit and see the situation stabilizing all around. Rather neat. Okay, at this point virtually everyone has at least gotten some leather. Literally. Almost everybody has linen as well, apart from the last row. They're probably gonna change anyway. As for food variety... Oh, excusez-moi. Oh, that went down the wrong way. Really the wrong way. Jackalkins? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess we just have to wait until bread spreads a bit further down the line. Right now, not even the first row is completely breaded. It's getting better though. And the flour production keeps up. Okay, so one windmill actually produces enough flour for 2 little bakers. That's a good thing. A little bit too slow though. Same for eggs actually. There are a lot more around. Not that many that actually reach the marketplace. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter so long as the people are fed. Happy, fed little people. And for closing, everybody is absolutely blessed.